It's been nearly 20 years since a tornado touched down within Bismarck city limits. But as KX News meteorologist Robert Sir explains, if the threat of a tornado happens soon, you may get silence from the sirens.
It's not a pleasant sound, but when a tornado is nearby and it's time to seek shelter, it's essential. But right now, Bismarck's 24 emergency warning sirens may not sound when the time comes. Emergency officials tell me that the sirens themselves work fine. It's the radio communication from emergency management to the sirens that's broken. It's like having a great running car with a bad starter.
Well, it's very frustrating for me to have the system not work and then to communicate and say, we need to get this fixed, and then, not get reports back.
That's Bismarck Emergency Manager Gary Stockert. He provided me with this document that shows in 2018, Bismarck had 4 siren failures. That number increases dramatically in 2019 to 9 failures of individual sirens, as well as 4 system-wide failures. This year, 14 sirens have failed monthly tests, and the last test in late May resulted in a complete system-wide failure. Now, when it comes to issuing warnings, the National Weather Service is typically at the top of the chain. They're the ones that issue the warnings, such as a tornado warning, and that message gets passed on to emergency management. They then push the magic button to send the signal to turn these sirens on, such as this one in North Bismarck. And they tell me they're particularly concerned that right now these sirens are non-operational. John Paul Martin is the warning coordination meteorologist with the Weather Service office in Bismarck, and tells me these have to be fixed as soon as possible.
We are now getting into the heart of our severe weather season. Even this past weekend, we had a tornado watch for the eastern part of the state, and we did have 2 tornadoes, confirmed tornadoes. One was around Ashley, one was around Cullum, actually, to be more specific. So the sirens, getting that problem fixed as soon as possible is very important.
Now, there could be some progress. Tuesday night, the Bismarck City Commission approved a plan to open bids to find a new vendor to replace Dakota Communications. In the meantime, residents are strongly encouraged to have emergency alerts on your phone turned on. And if you don't have one, make sure you purchase a NOAA weather radio. Reporting for KX News in Bismarck, I'm Robert Sir.
KX News reached out to the Bismarck City attorney to find out if the city is liable should somebody be killed by a tornado while the system is down. The response we got from Janelle Combs was, quote, "There is no legal obligation to provide an outdoor siren system in every city in the United States," end quote.
Minot's